Hello and welcome everybody, and thank you guys for joining me again. My name is Wilkie and I'm here with another Lost Ark video. Today's topic isn't so much about the Russian server but about the West servers, more specifically about the Founders Packs. I wouldn't call it drama, but issues that has arisen, and also the solutions and possible outlooks that have been given to us by Amazon and or Valve in that regard. So to actually bring people up on to date, if you're not familiar with what the issue is, there is a post on the Steam forums. So this is German, but basically this one here is from Rox, which is a developer or somebody from Amazon Games Studio. Regional pricing and bronze Founders Packs. Since the Lost Ark's Founders Packs have been available for purchase, we have seen an evidence of people exploiting regional pricing through the use of alt accounts. This behavior is obviously gonna compromise the game economy and may or may not hurt everybody in the game, essentially. So in order to address this, they racked up the prices, which is a good thing and also a bad thing, because those regional prices obviously were meant to reflect, sorta at least, the economic power of each of those countries. So for example, the issue, or the main issue here was, unfortunately I have to use the German website to give you the euro prices. So if I wanted to buy the Plat pack in Germany, or probably most other European countries, I don't know exactly where the prices are, but for me in Germany, for example, I would have to pay 100 euros, or not 100, but you know, 99.99 euros, which is basically 100 euros, to get the Platinum Founders Pack. If you were in Turkey, for example, this pack would be somewhere around 14 to 16 euros, which is a massive price difference, which obviously is there to accommodate the difference in average salary, economic power, and all that stuff, which obviously doesn't fully reflect the differences in each country, but it's at least a very good indication or a very good idea to allow people to sort of have, you know, a similar opportunity to buy stuff in the cash shop without actually hazarding their income or their financial livelihood, which, you know, you could always argue, like, if you don't have money to spend on games, then you should probably work on a job or education. This is obviously not as simple as that. I'm in a lucky spot that my salary is pretty good and that my country is in such a way an economic power that for me those 100 euros aren't really a critical mass or anything. I do have to work for it just like anybody else, but at least it doesn't cut me back or anything else. Like, I don't have to save for a month, I don't have to, you know, take a look for it. But in other countries, where let's just say you basically earn like 5 euros a month or something, not a month, but like 5 euros an hour or something, maybe even lower, obviously those 100 euros are going to be vastly more extreme to buy. So they try to reflect that with the prices, which is a good thing. Like I said, I don't necessarily think this is a bad thing. The bad thing came here with those people, right? Because, I mean, I'm kind of a bit confused as to Amazon actually being so, how should I say this, so oblivious about people going to abuse certain things, that it kind of baffles me. Because, like I said, in theory this is a good thing, but I think everybody has seen this, or has this seen coming, that if they change prices for regional things, that people will abuse it. And wholeheartedly, I do hope and I do wish for those people to either be banned or that they somehow will take care of their accounts. Because I do believe that this, we don't really know the scope of this, right? If there are only like 100 alt accounts that have essentially, let's just imagine there's 100 people that bought extra alt accounts and will now either sell those crystals to other people or fund their main accounts with those crystals. I don't really know what their goal is, but if it's like 100 people, I doubt the economy will take a big hit. But it may as well be 10,000s of people, or maybe even networks. If you think about organized crime, this is actually a thing where they could settle in. We unfortunately don't know how many of those people or how many of those abusers exist. So it's hard for me to say what kind of damage that they could potentially do or what kind of damage has been done. I personally think the damage is not too crazy if Amazon takes the right approach, which is either if they detect people logging into accounts with a VPN or getting funded from an account there, that they either investigate this or straight up ban people that are very evidently not from Turkey or from any other low Founders Pack price country and abuse that. Which obviously is a hard topic because those people spend money. And it's obviously also against the TOS from Valve. So if you're in Steam and you're buying stuff with a VPN that is actually against the Valve TOS, So Valve itself may actually ban those people and just flat out ban your Steam accounts. So I think there are some safety measures in place which hopefully do take care of most of the issue. Obviously, we're not going to catch everybody who did this. But like I said, if you're having like 100 people running around with basically cheap Founders Packs, I don't really think the damage is going to be too extreme, but it may happen. What I do think is a very, very good approach in that regard is, though, that they introduce a new bronze Founders Pack. There is unfortunately no Founders Pack here yet, but I suppose it'll show up at some point, which is gonna be even cheaper. And the only thing it includes is the 3-day head start and closed beta access and the pet. So you basically get like a very bare-bone package which has all the essentials in. Because you get closed beta access, which means you get to try out the game. You get the 3-day head start, which for most people is probably the most pay-to-win item in there. You get the exclusive Founders Pet and some other subsets we don't really need. Oh yeah, they actually told me, I'm stupid, I didn't read that. The Founders Packs will be available on Wednesday. I assume it's gonna be something like, what, 14.99, maybe 9.99, maybe like 10 euros. So this is gonna be the lowest entry that they introduced, which I personally think is a very good thing, that they are not only ramping up the prices to kind of avoid the abuse more, but they're also introducing opportunities or options for people that still want to support the game and still like the game and want to play it, have a low budget option. Because like I said, if you're a student, if you're in school, if you're in education, you don't have a whole lot of money, then I think spending 10 euros is much more, how should I say this, it's much more likely that you're like shelling out, it's like 10 euros to get beta access and to get a 3-day head start and some pets, let me do it, then compared to like 25 euros or 100 euros for the big packs. So I think this is a good idea. So if we take a look at the nifty website called Steam Database, I already made this Lost Ark Platinum's Founders Pack on. So if you scroll down here, as you can see in euros, this price is flat 100 euro. In Switzerland, it's a little bit lower than that, Canadian dollars, as you can see. So they did try to reflect the price a little bit here in zloty. That's a Polish currency. It's 84 in Norway. It's apparently cheaper. I don't really know why. In Mexican pesos. And in Turkish lira, it now is ramped up to 45.72 euros. As you can see here, the lowest price was 14.29. This is like a massive discount over this, right? So for me, really, it was no issue to see that people will abuse this. I do just hope that this will be addressed in the future, but I do think that Amazon is taking the right steps with this here. Not only the damage is done, right? So there's no circle jerking, no witch hunting against Amazon at this point, because the regional prices did cause damage. There it is, but they are addressing this. So they normalize the prices, and they also offer a budget version for those people that still want to part in. So I think that is good. I do wish that there will be a follow-up announcement, and maybe there will, on how they try to settle in with the people that already have those accounts, right? Because that's the main problem. We don't really know how many alt accounts are floating around. If it's, maybe there's 10,000 accounts that bought the founder packs here for 14 euros, maybe. We don't really know, or I don't really know. Amazon probably knows, or Steam probably does know how many of those things have been sold. So it probably is technically possible to assess the amount of damage that has potentially been done, but I don't think it's that critical yet. I just want to raise awareness that Amazon is doing a good thing here, and they are actively addressing the issue, which I think is a very good thing. And I do welcome that they're finally talking, or giving us a few bits and pieces here when it comes to the game. But yeah, I just wanted to make you guys aware of this. They're actually steering in the right direction. Making mistakes isn't such a bad thing. At least they're addressing it openly and they're trying to fix it. So I commend them for actually being open for this. Last but not least, I would say Amazon, please give us a freaking closed beta date though. That would be neat. I think everybody's waiting for that. Jokes aside, I do, on that topic, just a quick shout out, I do believe that after New World's closed beta is ending, we're probably gonna head into Lost Ark's beta, but that's just my wild guess. Anyways, this is all for today's topic. Like I said, no gameplay, just rambling on about this here. Link to the Steam database and everything is also going to be in the description below. As usual, if you want to catch me live playing games like these or others, then I will be streaming on Monday, 1700 CST, and other times as well. I will be announcing this on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube videos like these, and on my Discord server. So if you're fond of using that, feel free to check out the description below. Last but not least, I do hope this was helpful, and I'll see you guys probably tomorrow on stream or in the next video. So have a good one, take care, stay healthy, and see ya.
You want me to take you back, you want me to take you back, you want me to take you back, you